What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Trade Thrive podcast. I'm your host, Tanner, and today we're going to be talking about a board game. We're going to be talking about chess and checkers. And the real question is, which game are you playing? The big question you need to ask yourself every day is, do I own a job or do I own a business? And unfortunately, the majority of contractors out there own a job. That's right, they're a slave to their own business. But the other side of the fence is so much greener, it's so much better, and that's when you're finally fully in control of your destiny, your freedom, your time. And that's what Contractor Secrets is about. It's about taking back our time, building a business with systems, standards, values, procedures, putting yourself in the driver's seat. And that's what it's about. So I'm excited. I'm happy to have you here. Let's dive into the Contractor Secrets podcast. What's going on, guys? It's Tanner with Trade Thrive, and I want to talk to you about a board game that I like, and I know that some of you may have heard of it. It's called chess. And when you hear that somebody's playing chess and somebody's playing checkers, you're immediately thinking that somebody is playing a completely different game at a completely different level than the other person. Now, those of you who are football fans, you think Tom Brady, this guy's playing chess, as opposed to maybe a rookie who's playing checkers, right? So you guys get the analogy, but I want you guys to think about what it is that's happening in your business right now. And I want you to ask yourself the question, are you playing chess or are you playing checkers? And in terms of chess, I'm talking, is there a system in place? Are there, procedures, processes, standards of the way that your company moves in terms of the flow from communication to final fulfillment of delivered goods? Are you playing checkers? Is there just one move happening? Is everybody on the same playing field? Now, some of you saw that I actually put up a post about defining roles in your company, and I kind of want to liken that to really playing chess. And the goal of chess is to protect the king. You're the king. If you own a business, you're the king of your business. And your goal is to surround yourself with people who operate under your authority, obviously representing you as the business owner and protecting you, obviously quote unquote, okay? So if you think of a normal game of chess, right, you have your front line, that's your pawns, and I'll never compare an employee to a disposable pawn, but I also want you to get the analogy in a sense that the pawn is actually a entry-level worker, okay? So every company has them. These are your helpers. These are the people that come in for a very low wage that help the company with small tasks and can easily be replaced. But every business has to have one, and you should have a specific hiring process for that specific role. These are your frontline guys. These are the guys that can come and go, okay? And they need to be paid, obviously, based off of their, what they bring to the kingdom, per se, okay? Then on the backside, that back line, okay, this is your core foundation of your company. So what's right next to the king? Well, you have your queen. Well, obviously, man or woman, this is your company supervisor. This is the person that you trust to communicate with clients, to fulfill jobs, to communicate with the managers of the projects. This is your person that you should be communicating with the most throughout the entire day. Okay, because we want to create a chain of command. And again, using the king analogy, the system protects you from having to overwork, from having to put out fires, from having to actually do the physical work, so you can focus on, the overview, the bird's eye view of your business. Does that make sense? So then, of course, next to the king, you have the queen, and then you have what? You have the bishops. Okay, so the bishops are, your project managers. These are the guys that are on site, that are in control of what is happening, on site, delivering goods that you're promising your people, okay? And they need to be treated as important as they are, so that's why they're so close to the king. And the idea is for your supervisor to be the person that they report to, okay? Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Is that, again, the chain of command really is in line, so you as the business owner should have the most freedom. And I think a lot of you are business owners and you have no time. You are running around, you're doing all these things because you haven't set up a chain of command. You haven't defined roles. You haven't been focusing on putting someone in a position to delegate tasks that are time consuming, that are tasks that you could easily delegate, but you're so concerned that they won't get done the right way that you're like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. I'll just do it myself. I'll just do it myself. Well, how many things can you do yourself? And you know, what you're also doing is you're hurting the morale of your company, because when you give responsibility to other people and they exceed your expectations, obviously a lot of people are motivated by money, and that might mean that you may be able to give someone a raise, or you may be able to give someone a promotion, but you can't promote people unless you've defined roles, and you can't give somebody a role unless you've created a chain of command. Okay, so let's get back to chess. So you have the bishops, and then you have the knights, right? You have you know, I would say the team leaders, you have the assistant managers, you have people that are underneath your bishops, which are your project managers that have specific responsibilities. Okay, these are indisposable roles in a company. Now, for me in the painting business, I consider this somebody that's a really good cutter, somebody that really has a steady hand in terms of, you know, painting, and then, you know, your project managers are a really good sprayer, and these are indisposable roles that need to be paid accordingly and need to be treated with, you know, a lot of care, because again, the more focus you place on these roles, the more care, the more you give to these roles, the more they're going to protect you from having to do the physical work. They're going to make you look good, and of course, they're going to be the people that connect with your clients. Okay. Then all the way at the end, what do we have? We have the rooks, okay? The rooks are your, not entry level, but these are the guys that are super important. They show up to work on time. They're, you know, they're more than just a helper. They grab on quickly, and eventually they want to get to that position, okay? But the whole synopsis here, the whole idea that I'm getting to is that either you're playing chess and everything I'm saying to you, and you're saying, oh, actually, I have a guy like that. Okay, this guy does this guy does this. This all makes sense. Or you're playing checkers. There's no roles being defined. There's no chain of command. Nothing's being delegated. And you find yourself running through people, okay, left and right, because you haven't assigned a role for that person with a set of you know, rules, a set of things that they need to do to help them show you how valuable they are. There's no checks and balances in place, okay? So my question to you, are you playing chess or are you playing checkers? And I think the reason that you're so stuck in whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you're overworked, maybe you're getting home and you have this laundry list of things to do, maybe you're covered in paint for the 10th year in a row, and you're just like, how do I fix this? And maybe all you know is how to work with these. You need to start playing chess. And when we think about the greats who play chess versus checkers, what they do is they focus on strategy more than they do skill. Okay, so that's what I got for you. This is the chess versus checkers comparison, but I think it's going to help some of you in terms of how you run your business. So focus on playing chess. Stop playing checkers. If you haven't done so already, please head over to fbmleadmachine.com, guys. It's a free blueprint to help you learn how to run Facebook ads for your business. I put it together. I'm super excited to share that with you. And again, also, if you haven't done so already, please head over to TradeThrive.com. I have a couple things that we can help you with. We have websites, we can do automations, we can of course help you with Facebook ads if you're interested. So please head over there. If there's anything that we can help with, please reach out to me. My name is Tanner. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Hope you got something out of this.
Hey, I just want to take a second to thank you for joining me here on the Contractor Secrets podcast. I'm just going to take this opportunity to let you know that my passion is coaching people, helping people. I've changed my Instagram name to @contractorcoach, and I did that because that is my passion. I want to help you. So please reach out to me. If you have an issue going on in your business, send me an email. Find me on Instagram, message me, and let's do a breakthrough session. I want to work through your problems in your business to help you get to that next level. And one thing that I always say is this, you know, the difference between those that get over the humps and the hurdles in business is just a change in perspective. And that's what I plan to offer you. So get with me, message me, allow me to help you take your business to the next level.